Petra, Petra, it's petrifying. I betcha you come here to waste your time. Petra, Petra, come think of this line. So welcome to Petrifying.
Hi there, it's Friday. I've spent my week binge watching Orphan Black and catching up on the panels from VidCon, but amazing things happened this week, so it's time to catch up on them. Let's find out what it's all about this week. Woo! We're dishing the whiteboard. This week, a big thing around on Twitter and on Facebook was the Kim Kardashian game. Now, I don't know where it came from, but it just seemed to appear out of nowhere and everyone is playing it. I personally am really bad at it, like I'm still an A-list celebrity and I've been playing since Monday. I don't know how you can be bad at that game, but I am. Other people are like, oh yeah, I've been playing for like 24 hours, I'm already an A-list celebrity. And it's like, you need to stop. But yeah, the Kim Kardashian game, which is just amazing, amazing fun. You can play it through Facebook, and I think it's also an app. I don't know if it's on Android, but I have it on my phone and stuff, and it's like a really, really cool game. So if you want to like play the Kim Kardashian game and like pretend you're friends with Kim Kardashian, definitely do that. Go play the Kim Kardashian game. It's great. A big thing this week in the YouTube community was Connor Franta's announcement that he was leaving Our Second Life. Lots of people are looking on this and it's like sad and like melancholy. I like to think of it as a positive approach, that now he's doing something that he's happier about, and you know, he's going to hopefully be overall more jolly as a person. I think, like, you know, he was making good content on O2L and everyone was enjoying it, but if he wasn't, I feel like that should be the most important thing, that he was getting most out of it. And if he is going to get more out of life and his job or like his livelihood now, then definitely he shouldn't be doing O2L. And I'm excited that he's just still going to be making content and hopefully he'll be alright. But it is sad and it's like the end of an era kind of thing, but we'll get through it. There's the other 5 O2L guys that are still amazing and they're making great content, and Connor's still like around. That's the great thing about the internet and YouTube. You can go back and watch all his old videos. He's not going to just disappear. He still exists. Lorde got sick during her show in Perth and had to leave the stage for 25 minutes. She announced that she wasn't feeling too well and then left the stage, and then someone from her Camp Lorde like team came out and was like, oh, we're having some technical difficulties. Everyone's like, no, she's sick. Just say that. And so, you know, that's like, there's a lot of pressure on lots of people in the media this moment, like whether that's YouTube with like people like Connor Franta who they're like forcing him to do things, people like Lorde where she felt like she couldn't be sick during concert. She had rescheduled all those shows because of illness, so hopefully she's alright, hopefully she's getting better. My dad is singing Fancy. That's another thing that's happened this week. Little Mix, the girl band from the UK that's just amazing. They won X Factor, they're lovely, so talented. They cancelled their US tour. Some people say it's because they are recording their album. That's what Little Mix released in their like official statement and tweets and stuff, saying that they're working on their 3rd album and they just want it to be the best they can and they can't find time, so they're cancelling the tour. They're going to reschedule it and stuff like that. And so yeah, it's just for the sake of the album and making the music that's best that they can for the fans. Lots of people are also saying that it's not because of that, or not just because of that, it's just because they didn't sell as much tickets as they were hoping to, and they can't actually put it on. This week in sport, the World Cup, the semi-final game that everyone is talking about, Brazil versus Germany. What? Basically, Brazil was like, we're doing really well at the moment. Let's just like relax and just chill back, and Germany was like, lol, and just like, and the score, if you don't know, because it's everywhere, was 7-1, and that was like at the end of the first half or something. Like Germany scored like 6 goals in like a minute and a half or something equally as ridiculous. Like, you know, it's just amazing. I didn't think that kind of thing happened in sport. Like, I thought the highest scores got in soccer was like 3. 7. Shit. Go Germany. I'm going for them in the final against Argentina, is it? Or the Netherlands? I know it's one of them. I'm trying to be informed, but I also don't really care. But I know it's either Argentina or the Netherlands. But Brazil did well. They were in the World Cup. Go Brazil. What am I doing with my hands? Another big thing that has happened around in the YouTube community this week was the situation with Nash Grier, how do you say his last name? You know the one I'm talking about. The viner with the really blue eyes that says shit and gets himself in a whole tizzy. Basically, Nash came out and was saying things, a vine from like April 2013, where he said that HIV was a fag problem, and everyone was like, dude, no. What, no. bad move. Not smart. He has since apologised, but also, and took it down, but in kind of the same fashion he did with his What Guys Look for Girls video, where he didn't really solve the problem, he just took it away and kind of like hid it rather than trying to solve and like correct his actions in any way. It's just like, I've learned, I've moved on, I was young. It's like, it was just over a year ago and you're still acting that way. Like, I'm yet to see some kind of evidence of you actually growing. Like, I would appreciate if you have shown that you're growing in some way, but it was actually a really not cool thing that you did, so maybe try and make that a cool thing that you're doing. Just saying. Lots of people are just slamming hate on him and just being like, you did a bad thing, which is a dumb way to act about it. Like, I came up with this saying last night. Don't just hate on hate, stop, think, and educate. Because that's what it should be about. That we shouldn't be like, if people are making uninformed opinions and using these slurs and negative outlets to, not outlets, but negative, you know the word I'm looking for, and they're doing bad things, don't hate on them for it. Let them know what they're doing is wrong and how they can make it right. Because then everyone can be doing more right things than wrong things, and no one is hurt. The best way that this was done, the kind of stop, think and educate was approach, was in Sammy from Nikki and Sammy Albon released a blog post where it was like, Dear Nash, and it was like, every teenager has their head stuck up their ass, but you're just in the public eye, so when you do it, you get criticised for it. Just be careful what you say, be careful what you do. And he did like a really nice thing, like it wasn't positive and wasn't supporting what Nash said in any way, but it also wasn't negative, and I think that's the best thing I've seen about it. If you want to check that out, you can find it on his Twitter and stuff. So yeah, there's some things that have happened this week in the world. If you know of anything else that's happened, like always, remember to leave them down in the comments so I can read them and we can all be more educated about what's going on in the world, rather than just sitting on the internet watching YouTube videos all day. Remember to like and subscribe this video, and I'll see you on Monday for My Life Monday. Bye!